Hello and welcome to another update video about FETCH.AI. Let's take a look at the wave count. I've just made a video about EDGX. I personally, in direct comparison, like the EDGX chart a little more, but overall they don't really differ much from each other. I'm still counting it as a wave 2 to the downside here, but be aware that below the 17.5 cent level, which is funny enough, the same price level on the EDGX chart as well. Below the 17.5 cent level, the bullish setup is most likely going to break. And whenever these altcoins break, which happens all the time, because they are, I don't want to say the word, but they are, altcoins are S coins, okay? They are just, they are good until they break. That's always what I try to emphasize. So don't be married to an altcoin chart. When they break, let them go. It is typically what is good to do, right? And we had various examples in recent months where a bullish setup broke and then the coin goes into despair mode, okay? And that happens all the time with altcoins. So just as I always say, altcoins, 99% of them are not high quality charts. And if a chart looks good, as soon as it breaks support, it turns into something unreliable at best or bearish. Okay, hopefully I need to repeat that message because a lot of people, I always read it, they hang on to bearish charts. Like I still get requests for Arbitrum. There is nothing there. It's just bearish. And if bullish support breaks, it's just going to go down. And then, yeah, if you're shorting it, that's fine. But just be aware, okay? I just want to emphasize that again. There is no, the long-term quality of altcoin charts is very questionable. It's very questionable. But anyway, this is the key level, 17.5 cents. Okay, below that, of course, there's still the 12 cent level, which is the 88.7 FIB level. But as I always say, there's like a 99% or, okay, 90%. I haven't tracked it, but it's sort of roughly in 9 out of 10 cases, if the 78.6 FIB level on such a scale breaks, then the setup is typically not going to work out. Or even if it works out at the end, it will take ages. It can, yeah, okay, FET could be the one case, the one case which is going to make it. But again, do you want to bet on it? I don't. So just want to always issue that as a warning that all I can do in the analysis is to give you the structure. So I'm still counting it as bullish because I think it looks good as an impulse to the upside here into February. And then the move down, it looks very corrective, certainly not impulsive on the way down. So this still looks okay at the moment, okay? And it obviously made a new low, yeah, which is not a problem as long as it's holding the 78.6 FIB retracement. Below that level, as I said, we've got the 12 cent level. Below that level, there isn't really much left. I mean, then you've got things like, levels like 8 cents, just structural support, and then the 5 cent level, which is basically the November low. But by that time, when prices pulled back that much, it's not, it's not going to work out, okay? It can always restart, okay? But then it's like, without an impulse to the upside, we can't really say, we can't really give it a chance. At the moment, I give it a chance, really, still. But as I always say, be careful with the altcoins. We need to wait for confirmation that the trend is shifting, because until then, this could just go down, 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 down. So it is now a local downtrend, okay? We had the first wave 1 to the upside, which is good. Now we're looking if it can hold a wave 2 support level. So far, it hasn't been successful. And it's been a really, really long correction now, time-wise. And it's about time it turns around. If the bulls cannot show up here, and it breaks below the 17.5 cent level, I can tell you, then I will probably stop covering it. Because there's no point hanging on to unreliable or bearish charts. So it is the same thing with Optimism, which was also one that broke support. Same thing with Chili's. When they break support, there's no point focusing. I try to focus on charts that are quality, and they're only quality as long as they hold support. I hope that's clear. And they break support often enough, because that's just how the altcoin market works. So that's why risk management with altcoins is so important. Yeah, now at this point, it looks like it needs another micro low, which wouldn't be good from a point of view that we say, okay, the 78.6 FIB level ideally holds, but I can only tell you what I see. And at the moment, it looks like it needs another low. And I need to see an impulse first to the upside, which would be a 5-wave move that ideally goes above the wave 4 high at 28.9 cents to have an initial signal that the trend to the downside is over and that we can maybe look at a possible uptrend. Bear in mind next week, next week we've got the CPI and inflation data coming up and everything, and interest rate decision. Now, if we add the volume to this chart, volume, then we can see where the sell-off started, you know, the fear selling, oops, don't know what that was, where the fear basically started. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see that. And that was here with this sell-off candle, maybe even this one, so 22 cents. A break above 22 cents would be already an early signal that things are turning around, but ideally it would be impulsive. Okay, I want to see an impulse. At the moment, this looks just like a bearish pennant here on the micro level. Let's see, it's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now, a lot of uncertainty, and yeah, the levels should be clear, so hopefully we'll see a bit of a reaction. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.